set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, and now you can see they're down 3-1, so we're in that classic must-win territory now. They're going to need to win 3 straight to take the series. But as a player, you really can't think that way. It's time for that old baseball cliche. You got to take them 1 game at a time, and that definitely applies right here and now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your defending National League Central champion, St. Louis Cardinals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting 9. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Steve?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on it. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Rajai Davis heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
One of the keys to the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. It doesn't necessarily have to be 1 pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Greinke's ready. Here it comes. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep that pace up.
Miguel Cabrera will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, Steve?
Well, I think just putting this guy into the stretch early and often. Look to get the leadoff hitter on base to give themselves the best opportunity to score runs throughout the game.
Michael Brantley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Michael Brantley.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
One thing about our two starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
The 1-2 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Puig, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, he gives this one a pretty good ride out into right field. I'm not sure that that right fielder really played this one as well as he could. It's a probable double, but the way he played it, he turned it into a triple.
In there at the knees, strike one. Comes back. It's quickly 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Manny Machado will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that misses 2-2. 1 out and a runner on third. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Line softly toward the hole. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, I think you really have to question this decision here for him trying to get the out at the plate. Maybe if it's hit to a corner infielder, but this was always going to be a long shot, and he winds up beating the throw easily.
George Springer will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yasiel Puig makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Greinke looks in. Here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Puig will take a big turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And that's how you want to answer back after giving up the lead in that last half inning. Puts the pressure on right away as they get the tying run up to second here on the leadoff double.
Nolan Arenado will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of this series, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Starling Marte. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. His second home run of the series, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pierzynski.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now needs a double play in the worst way. That's 4 straight hits now to start the inning. He just needs something to go his way.
And the runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away. The pitcher, Danny Salazar, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley, and he makes the catch for the second out. Rajay Davis will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
As a lot of them are, this one was stolen off the pitcher. He didn't even give the guy a second look over there at first. So he gets a great jump over there. There's no way you're throwing him out.
Popped high in the air. Hosmer is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays are in front, 3-1. Strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis on the run. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, catcher, Dioner Navarro.
Dioner Navarro will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Jose Reyes gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here. Josh Harrison is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hit well on the ground to first. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out. Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ground ball left side. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
Settling in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. He's still down, though, by a count of 3-1. Leading off the inning, Zach Greinke, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Zach Greinke.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, it took him a few batters to get it going in the first, but after that first inning run, he's come back to retire the next 6 in a row.
Michael Brantley will get a second crack at it here. Remember, he tripled to start out the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
third inning here. 3-1 our score. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run. So I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig has a beat on it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Nolan is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Out of play. Left side. From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Ripped down the first base line. Greinke comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
And these guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do just that.
Tap foul at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's set down, 1 away. Jose Iglesias is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But, hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The pitcher, number 30.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he is in there. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
And with one out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up one run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Here's Rajai Davis now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Reyes takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reyes will settle for just the one. To the bottom. Leading off the inning, Manny Machado. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
George Springer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4 from the stretch. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. Harrison is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Rougned Odor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Puig. He can't get there as it falls in. DeAndre Navarro gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Yeah, and you know you've got a good changeup when you can come out and throw it first pitch just like he did right there.
Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Underhanded flip, and the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Jose Reyes will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. They trail it 4-1. Josh Harrison will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. On the ground to the left side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Greinke steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
Yasiel Puig steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Nolan Arenado steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Zach Greinke will stand in to start things out here in the home. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings. Fly ball to straightaway left. Davis on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Michael Brantley is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Not an easy play out there. You hear that phrase, make sure your first step is back. But he might have got fooled there just a little bit because this is a big swing, but just a little looper. He manages to charge straight in and make the play.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Starling Marte will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Smoked on the ground left side and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Here goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Marte off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. One-0 count. Here it is. And the runner's breaking for third. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
The runner's breaking for home. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play, and they're going to take care of him at first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jose Iglesias stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want. He's out.
Well, this is a pretty hard-hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate. But he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Cardinals 1. Manny Machado will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Nope,
and he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Ball 2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Puig ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
I'm not sure if he got the greatest break on this ball out there in right field. You're going to see him leap right here at the end, and by the time he's able to run that thing down, it's not in time, and we're looking at a triple.
Rougned Odor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
2-0.
Now with the runner on third, you've got to stay with your game plan right here. Don't try to get too cute. Don't try to make the perfect pitch. That's when you're going to get yourself in trouble.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. A play at the plate. And Pierzynski's tag will not be in time. He's in there at home plate. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in is the catcher, Deandre Navarro. First offering on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And with just a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Game 5 moves to the 7th inning now. It's the Rays 5 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Rajay Davis is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
The 0-2 delivery. Liner toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Josh Harrison will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's on the move again from first. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a relay home. Good block of the plate by Navarro, and they got him at home.
First baseman number 24,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens. That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing.
Keeping him close.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
The 0-1 on its way. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And that's a big play right there. He picked a great pitch to run on. A big, slow breaking ball. And now you've got an important run all the way over to third base now with just 1 out. And now a fly ball could bring you in to score.
He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Yasiel Puig ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
And another foul ball. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jose Reyes steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one. Hendrys Morales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Michael Brantley stands in as he looks at a called strike. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Called strike 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They trail 5-2. Jeremy Jeffress will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Nolan Arenado steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, center fielder,
Starling Marte digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa.
A.J. Pierzynski gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackmon will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. Little resistance there as the Rays are down on 4 pitches. They're still.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Into the seats, 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Benoit's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Stepping in, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jose Iglesias, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Oh, that one got the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Rajay Davis digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 6th.
Your attention, please.
Coming in now in the 9th to try and finish this one out, the hard-throwing Francisco Rodriguez. Rougned Odor will be the one to start things off, with his guys needing a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Gloved by Cabrera, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Deoner Navarro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And another one misses here as they fall behind Navarro 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the 9th. Got to make them sweat a little.
2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And laughing stocks no more. The Rays are champions of the baseball world.
And you know what? I bet the only thing they wish they could have done a little bit differently is win this thing in front of their home crowd. But you know what? I don't think anyone's complaining about that right now. They are a very deserving World Championship club. And